Did you know in 1940 about 1/4 of the U.S. population lived with 3 or more generations in one home? After World War II, American families became two-generational with parents and minor-aged children under one roof. Returning war veterans built suburbs and a new American family lifestyle emerged throughout the 1950s. The percentage of households with multiple generations declined before reaching a low by 1980. However, that trend is making a comeback in a big way. According to Pew Research Center, a record 64 million Americans live in multi-generational households in 2014. The data shows this increase is mostly based on adult children, 25 years or older, living at home with mom and dad. And for the first time in 130 years, living with parents surpasses the living arrangements for those 18 to 34. And while millennials are about 1/3 of the driving force behind the stay-at-home multi-generational trend, about 20% of those aged 55 to 64 are living in multi-generational homes, and 21% of those in such homes are over 65. Now, imagine this scenario. You are married with 2 kids at home. Your parents still live in their home, but your mom deals with fibromyalgia and your dad battles with Alzheimer's. One day, you go house hunting looking for a bigger home, and you see a big sign that says, 2 homes, 1 price. It's a new home built with your family in mind. The floor plan is designed for ADA accessibility on the main floor. There isn't a single step. Think of how useful this could be as your parents get older. The main level is your parents' home, and it includes just about every necessity and simple lifestyle feature you can imagine. Upstairs is your main living quarters. So you have your master bed and bath, and your parents have theirs. You can keep your family close at home should an emergency arise. You have peace of mind in knowing they're not alone. What's the other option you have if your parents need care or assistance? Assisted living? Many people are paying an additional $6,000 to $8,000 per month to put their parents in assisted care facilities. If buying a home that can accommodate your family is an option for you, I would seriously consider it. The problem that many people aren't considering is the huge shift in wealth happening right now. What if you look to the best long-term investment this country has? Real estate that you own. This true multi-generational home concept can save your family's wealth from being eaten away by what I call facility rent. Plus the emotional stress of it. I mean, no one wants to die alone in a facility. For the baby boomer aged parents, the idea of living convenience based on their health with close proximity to family is irresistible. Plus you gain advantages most people don't consider at first. If your parents are aging well, you have built-in babysitters for your young children. And meal planning is easier with more people under one roof. That can give you more family time in the evenings. The 2008 economic downturn may have driven families to come together under one roof out of need, but today, the multi-generational living is a planned choice. Plus, more people are realizing children with at least one grandparent in the home do better in school than those without. The U.S. Census Bureau says 10% of children under 18 are growing up with a grandparent in the house. This is a good thing. A 2008 Oxford study of 1,500 teens found that those with a high level of involvement with their grandparents had fewer emotional and behavioral problems. To learn more about multi-generational living, reach out to Sky Castle Real Estate. And if you're in the Boulder, Colorado area, come see our latest multi-generational home project.